There we go. I'm having issues this morning. What are you guys doing? I'm having problems this morning. Look at me having problems this morning. Drawing monitor, work desk monitor, away from keyboard. There, babysitting monitor 3. All right. There we go. Wonder if I can just make this bigger. Inbigonate. I should inbigonate this. We're inbigonating. There we go. I'll put me over me. There we go. Look at that. Now what we're doing is monitoring an existing show that aired a while back, and I'm able to babysit myself, which makes me happy. And this way I can do all the things there we go. This is me working harder, not smarter. Just saying. This is the way I work things. Just gonna say it. All right. Going to see if I've set up oh. Oh, look at that. So this morning I have to do bills, and bills is horrible, and I don't want to do bills, and I hate bills, and I hate people, and stuff. So what I'm doing this morning is checking everything, because I just found out I can actually assume the bills here. Let's see. I'm just trying to fix things. I'm trying to figure it all out. Here was me hoping that things would come out all right, but they don't. Oh well, we do our best, huh? There we go. Now that Cam is joined on this stream that's over here, I'm going to put this over here and put me up here. And this way, I'm still here. I'm just babysitting the stream. That's all right. Right, dude? Really? You do you. Yeah, it's funny you would say that just as a little spider went burk and took off. He's got tiny legs, just like a little spider would. Luckily, I'm not arachnophobic. Down, okay. Downlink. Okay. Can's not actually here. So just so you're aware, we're playing a previously recorded show. I should say that. Maybe I should put that somewhere. You can put text in, maybe? Color source. No. I can't add it. Oh, text. Maybe like this. No. It allows me one whole line. That's why it's depreciated. There we go. This is my new plan. Since I can't get people to join me, bitter, except for Kat, who can't join me during the day. My thought was I'll play some old episodes of our show up there so that at least something is happening. Because like this morning, I have to pay bills. Nobody wants to watch me pay bills. But it's another one of those jobs that I absolutely hate doing. So like I could use the body doubling. So I really don't want to pay bills by myself. So like, so my whole thought was I can't just sit here and draw when I have things to do, right? And I probably ought not to show all the access to all of my accounts too. Same kind of problem. So my thought was, oh, I know what I'll do. I will add me on here, just my head, but then over here, I'll put a recorded earlier episode of Quack. So at least something's moving over here, you know, because it just feels super boring to just have us sitting there with, nothing happening on the screen. You know what I mean? Like, seems pretty rough. So the other thing I can do now, because this is one coming off of my hard drive, but I could put YouTube up here and rerun previous episodes of our show just randomly. You know what I mean? So I'm still here. We can still talk. We can still communicate. We can still chat with one another. But at least something's happening. And whenever I go turn off the coffee pot, which is what I'm about to do, and go pour coffee, also something I'm about to do, I can walk away for a minute or two. There you go. That would do something too. But I'll be right back when I'm gonna go get coffee. I'll be right back. All right. Make sure you drop it from an altitude. Can I get this thing in some way that will tell me what I'm supposed to do? I delete these or copy them or something? There you go. The house for the bill. All right. We're going through, checking the bills. Deal with this guy. And this will give me all the information I need. All right. Cars, bill. Alrighty. This one we can deal with at some point. Hey, Bex. Good to see you. This is probably somebody wanting to buy my oil properties for $20. It's a good deal. You should take it. Allegiance is prepared to offer $3,000 for the interests. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, that's totally a good deal. I think that's like a year's worth of oil. All right. All right. What do we got here? That's what I needed. Yep. The boondoggle that I will pay for the next 50 or 60 years. That's always nice. Take action before your new vehicle basic limited warranty expires. Yeah. We've been calling you about your car's extended warranty. This boondoggle, I swear to God. All right. Account number. Right? Good. I hate places like this. I mean, like, hey, B-Dan, art more, art faster. Good to see you. Art, 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 art. You sound like a seal out there, Dan. Just saying. New server is on its way. The server has left the building. I should join in on the meeting. No problem. I'm still trying to figure out these things. I hate the fact that it will only do bank draft. That's so aggravating. Like, they will only take a draft from the bank. So it's like the only reason I'm paying it online was so that today, bank routing number. I have to go figure out all the dumb bank routing numbers. Hey Sam, how you doing? That's good. I'm doing okay. Today is bill paying day, and I hate bill paying day. As you might imagine. Which is why we're running the world's greatest hits back here. This is a replay from an earlier show because obviously, as long as I'm doing all my bills, you can't really do that. You can't really have this here. All right, 3, 6, 8. So, what do I love to paint the most? Spaceships. That's actually what I usually do is spaceships. So, let me see if I can find an example here. While I'm waiting for this bill to pay. For example, and everything's running slow this morning, like this. Do I love this work? Yeah, I mean, I do definitely love to do this work. I do not love doing bills this morning, which is what I'm doing this morning is bills. Right. So there we go. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. It's kind of hard to see the gold. The gold is really cool too, but it's kind of hard to see the gold in that one because obviously it's a picture. But I made the saucer on the front. I made it gold, including the one up front here too. So that's what I like doing. And are we frozen? What's going on here? There we go. What do you like to do, Sam? Are you talking about cell shading? Like doing the shading so it looks like it was done in animation? There's a technique for that. Good morning, Colton. Yeah, you love to make the sketches. What program do you use, Sam? Well, Can's not actually here. This is recorded earlier. I'm paying bills, and so I figured it got stupid enough that I didn't really think it was fun to. You sketch on canvas, so you use like pencil and paper. You. That's a good question. What is your medium? Watercolors, oils? What's your medium on that one? This is my new plan because over the next few weeks, I'm going to have a lot more stuff that I'm going to have to do for like school and things like that. And so a lot more of the work that I really need help with body doubling on is going to be writing papers and sitting here and stuff. And I'm like, this is boring for people to watch. So, and like, so I was thinking that what I would do, colorful humans on canvas. Yeah, but I mean, which paint systems do you use? Do you use oil paints or do you use watercolor? Or what's your medium? Login. Creative profile. All right. Oh, it's fine, Colton. It's cool. But this at least makes it interesting. You use oil paints. Oh, okay. Oh no, paying bills. Yeah. Aha. That's funny. I like you, Sam. You and I are gonna get along just fine. Paying bills can't be boring. They're full of interest. I dig it. Yeah, you and I are gonna get along just fine. All right, there you go. All right. Oils. So yeah, that's cool. All righty. If you want, we have a. Hang on real quick. Gotta think about this thing. Oh man, there we go. That's the one I wanted them to ask me, but they never do. Oh, I appreciate that. So yeah, there we go. Save that. All right. All right. Bill pay. There we go. All righty. Perfect. The next one's due today. Not now. Because we don't know what our... Oh. Good heavens. Good thing I keep all this information handy. Nobody will do these on credit cards either. That's, or whatever. So zero protection from them just draining my bank account. Always bothers me. Oh, hey, we're over 61% paid for this, my car. So, oh, hey, Sam, look at this. Once it gets up there. There we go. It is a comic book. What Can's working on right now is the comic book in the middle, Armageddon Divinity. I'm working on Bellatrix Rising in the bottom corner over there. And we both have them. They both exist out on comics, or globalcomics.com. So there you go. You can now read all those comics that you see us working on over there to the right. Okay, progress. Right. Next. And make a payment. What do I need? Here we go. Okay. Why is that not allowed? Thank you. And you will buy it. I will clear it so you can go back to watching what's going on. Why, thank you, Colton. If you had a comic out there, Colton, I'd definitely I'd add it to that page. What's going on? Why is it not? This is weird. Oh, there we go. Submit payment. There we go. Yep. Yep. All right. putting in my account number, putting in my routing number. There we go. So leading 0 on that. Oh man, how do I do leading zeros? Maybe remember how to get Excel to do a leading zero. Have I studied all of this? I mean, yes, I went to college. Yeah, neither. So I just put in parentheses, there is a leading 0 because, of course, the whole point is they all want my bank number and my account number and my routing number. And I'm like, well, okay, but the routing number or the account number has a leading 0. And of course, Excel chops the leading 0 off. So I'm like, really? So I'm like, I'm going to type in that somewhere along the line down there as well. That's not your account number. Yep. All right. I paid that. All right. I can't pay those guys. So many people also are like, you can't pay online. And I'm like, why not? Why can't I pay online? And it's so aggravating because it's like, I should be able to pay online. So there's that. Okay. There we go. That's one set that we've done so far. Man, I hate paying bills, especially for a household. You know what I mean? Yeah, this needs a lot of focus. Yeah, right. Who likes paying? Does anybody like paying bills? Because I really don't. Well, this is the first time that I've tried this. You know what I mean? Like this way. Before we did it the way that it's been done for a long time, which is the auto paying of the bills out of our bank account. The problem that I've got with a bank account is that it sends all these checks to these people, they cash them, and then that's when it gets removed from the bank account. But the way that my brain works, I will forget, and all of a sudden we've got $1,000, there's no problem, and then I'll go out and spend it, and then like 3 weeks later all those checks start clearing and they start hitting the bank account, and then we're out of money. So what I'm trying to do is transfer to the online portals of all of these places so that, yeah, it's more odious and it takes more time, but there's less chance of me looking at my bank account and going, gosh, we've got enough money, we're fine, and then screwing it up really badly. So I need to go find. So Sam, the with this stream, when we started this stream, it was originally an artist who's here some of the time called Pepper. Pepper and I were talking about accountability and how hard it is because we're both neurodivergent, and it's very difficult for neurodivergent people with ADD. Um, oh no, I'm so sorry, Donald. That's so sad. That is so sad. I'm so sorry to hear that. Well, my thoughts go with her. You know what they say: fair winds and following seas. That's a bummer. Back to Sam's question, which was, who gave you the idea to start streaming? So Pepper and I were meeting once a week at a Starbucks, and this was back in 2019. And we were trying to just sit down for 2 hours and get work done. And then we suddenly realized we could go online and work from our homes because it was really difficult. I have a Microsoft Surface, which I use for drawing when I'm away. But this is a 22-inch monitor, and it's much larger and has a lot more room, and it's much nicer to draw on. So that's sort of a thing that, yeah, I'd prefer to be here. And so did, and of course, that was the same thing with Pepper. So in just the very beginning of 2020, we started streaming online, and then COVID hit. So we just kept streaming because we were there and we were doing it. And since then, Pepper has been working on another project, so he hasn't been here. And Colton, of course, is now in school, so he's not here usually. Um, and Raf was here for a little while, but he keeps forgetting to get online, so he doesn't show up anymore. Kat sometimes shows up, and Kat is now Jackson, and Jackson shows up from time to time, but usually at night. Work schedules, yeah, the work schedules keep changing for you. But this is still an accountability stream. The idea is, if you are sitting down with somebody else working, it just makes working easier. You know what I mean? It just makes it all easier to do work if you're sitting down with other people and working. So Kayan right now also has a wild work schedule, and so Kayan's having difficulty getting in here and doing this as well. So that's the problem that we've got, and that becomes sort of the issue that we work on. And that's what this stream is all about, is we all get together and we just do the accountability. So you can join us and we will all just do work every morning. And since right now, my problem, of course, is that I've got to go find one of these CMS things. I'll be right back. Gotta go look for the letter that belongs to this. I'll be right back. on a piece of paper. Says what it's supposed to say, or at least tells me what the account number is. Yeah, go on ahead. Sit down, do work. You can just type to me and everything works just fine. User password, no. We need to log in. What if I starting a new one, right? Yeah, actually, we are on Discord. I'm actually on Twitter as well, but let me give you the Discord information. So one of the reasons that I am doing body doubling today, this morning, and doing bills is because bill paying is so odious and so bad, and it's so horrible. So it's like, log in, homeowner login, user. What if I don't have the thing? Account number. Here's our account number. Account number 159186753099. All right, let me give you our duck pond address. No, that's not what I wanted you to do, duck pond. Create an invite. Copy. Here. All right. Here we go. Right, so there's the Discord link. If you post in the Discord, I'm usually slow to figure it out, but you know, hey. There we go. Yeah, well, it doesn't help anything. There we go. Excellent. Now, put you over here, and I can say hi to you. Look at me saying hi to you. There we go. Oh, we have art in here. Thumbnails. Oh, that's where Colton put the art. Hey, look, Colton's doing the right thing. Colton's doing it right. Like like I'm not doing. That's so funny, actually, and stupid. It's so stupid. There we go. All right. There we go. It's like they change password requirements every time because it's like the way you've done your password won't work anymore. Now it has to be 13 characters. Well, I'm never going to remember it now because it's none of the. I don't have a 13 character password. So this will be the first place and the only place that I've ever used a 13 character password. Yeah, I need to add 3 characters. I'll never remember it. I'm like, well, I mean, I can give it. Whoa. Aw, thank you. That's very sweet of you. Create this account. And then I can. Yep. There we go. Oh, man. Oh, I can add a card. That's useful. All righty. You know, it's the way it goes. All right. Done, done, and done with that one. Now it's probably logged me out. Yeah, I've successfully logged off. Okay, back to logging on. Let's see what we paid here. All right. I'm just doing this. Oh. Ugh. Love these things. That one auto paid already. Okay, this one's already paid. So 126. 126 something. I've lost this already. Straight. That's weird. All right. All right. There we go. I think we've got this under control. Maybe. We can always hope anyway. I can't hold a whole number in my head. That's straight up. It is what it is. Whew, this is more complicated than it should be. Okay. 10. Why is that going up? Why is everything going up? Everything's going up in price. It's aggravating. All right. Got that? Actually, what I will do is this. That's you. That way, before I throw these things away, I'm saving all their vital information. So that the next month, whenever I'm like, what was I doing again? Because this is invariably going to happen every month. But this makes it a whole lot easier for me to do this if I do it this way. Well, nope. Just need to log in. There we go. Sign in. That's what I wanted. All I wanted was the sign in button. Why is this so hard? All right. I'm like looking at this. I'm like, wonder what kind of bills. And I'm like, I'm in the inter room of Xfinity things here. So, internet. Okay. Fast plan. I don't need a TV plan. No, no, no. Oh, look, I could add a whole bunch of dumb stuff to my plan. What if I turn off this? Okay. Yeah. I'm like, what is this deal with? What happens if I upgrade? Right? But what if I turn off the TV? Do we turn it off? Or is there just no? You just get the basic plan. I guess that's it. That's sort of second. This is the infamous fight with this, which is cable has been always the problem. You can't just get internet only. That doesn't happen. I don't know. Yeah, I know, right? I can't turn off the TV. I mean, like, I don't care. All I ever watched is Star Trek on Paramount Plus and Ahsoka on Disney. So as long as I've got Paramount Plus and Ahsoka, that's kind of what I'm wondering about. Like, is there a way to, let's see, change plan? I mean, rather than being sitting here dinking with the interwebs or whatever. Let's see if they've just got just basic. Let's see if they've got deals. Yeah, there's no deal that says don't have TV. Unable to remove it. It's part of a package. Unable to remove this service. And that's part of the problem. So there's nothing I can do about that. It has to have a TV. What are 2 equipment add-ons? Right? Just now the internet went gurk and had an issue. He's having so many problems. Yeah, that's the problem, is that that's apparently not the way that Xfinity wants to do things. There we go. You have Xfinity without cable? Well, let me figure out if I can figure this out then. There must be something going on. Change plan. This is me trying to change my plan. Okay, current plan is internet and TV 10 channels. Because I would, yeah. Well, yeah, that's a thing. But there's no way to remove it. Yeah, I can't take the 10 channels off. I've tried 6 different ways. Yeah, that may be what I have to do. Unlimited. Well, guess there's nothing I can do, at least at the moment, and that's fine. We'll come back in and figure it out later. Yeah, I'm gonna have to call them. All right. Oh gosh, 100 years? I don't know. I mean, probably. I did when we first moved in here. I got mad with them and switched to DSL, and that was far, far, far worse So I got mad at them and then switched back because there's really only two options. So oh yeah, I'm sure that's exactly what's happened is we've dropped out at some point. All right. And that one's paid. There we go. That was paid by me. So I'm going to change it to the me color. This is the me color generation. And all that's left now is the water. No. I just have to go find the water bill somewhere in this household. There we go. We're just trying to kind of straighten this all out because now I'm going to do this my way. All right. So one of the reasons I'm doing this is I know I am hemorrhaging money somewhere, but I have to figure it out. One of the things I figured out this particular cycle was that I am paying 4 times for Google because they have managed to charge me for this service and this service and the same service over and over and over. So I'm paying 4 times for Google. And I don't need to be, and I need to consolidate that. Well, if that exists, then there's other problems too. So this is a buckle down, find everything, and get it all figured out. You know what I mean? Sort of thing. So that's what we're after. It's trying to figure out, what are we doing here? Yeah, for Google. It's because I've got a Google Drive, which I paid for back in the day for it to be a 1 terabyte Google Drive. Then I paid for Google One for business. Then I never used Google One, and that was supposed to be linked to the same account, but I don't think it is. I think it's actually linked to my other Google account, and so it's just like so weird. All of this is so difficult to try to figure out. I'm like, it doesn't have to be this hard. It's like it doesn't have to be this difficult. So that's one of the reasons why we're doing all of this stuff, is I'm trying to figure out what's the story. Why am I having problems with this? All right. Yeah, that makes me. Yeah, I mean, like that's been sort of the problem. Is I'm like, I know what's going on and I know why they're doing it, but it's still kind of like, oh, man. That, and I am pretty sure that we got confused as to which bank account was the work account and which bank account was the non-work account. And so I'm afraid that I'm paying for Adobe twice, which might be a problem. I mean, not for Adobe, but part of the reason we're doing this is to track down all of this and figure it out and make sure, because it's hard to tell when you have like, PayPal pays for it or whatever. It comes through your PayPal account, but then it comes directly out of your bank account. You know what I mean? Like, and you're like, okay, but how? Because then it shows up on both, and you're like, did I do both of those or did I not? What's the error? Yeah, see, that's what I've got here. Payment to Adobe was $54.99 out of my PayPal account. And the question is, after I re-log onto my bank account, of course, naturally, the question is this a bounce through that came off of like, did it bounce through? Because it says it there. And it says it right here. Adobe. Okay, because see, like it says it here too. Okay, good. Original description is PayPal Adobe. Okay, so I'm not paying for it twice. It's just that it automatically pulled it from my PayPal, automatically pulled it from here, which just makes things confusing. Yeah, I know, right? Adulting sucks. I just wonder how much they managed to bamboozle out of me. And it's not even really them bamboozling. It's just, yeah, so part of this also is it says PayPal Google CVS. So I think one of my Googles is actually a legit cost for Paramount is what I think is happening. And that's what I think is occurring. This is why we're adulting, right? Because then we've got, well, we don't have anything there. And then we've got Microsoft, which is 1034, but there's two of them. Yep. I already paid it. So we're paying it twice. Microsoft definitely is paying twice, though, because the second bill shouldn't be existing, but it is. So I've lost. Whoa. I'm paying for Adobe because of Lightroom and Photoshop and Premiere. The problem is I can't get all three of those guys in a little package. Google Workspace. Their insurance. All right. And then Google G Suite. Like I said, there's like three of them. So Workspace and G Suite. Ugh. Yeah, that's correct. Premiere's for video editing. Sorry, guys. I know it's flickering. I'm just trying to select all of these open windows. I've been paying $20 to stamps.com. All right. Why am I paying automatically for? What am I paying automatically for? Something is charging me $20 a month out of here. Stamps.com. Yeah, we can chat about this offline. We can still figure out stuff. Time to go get ready for work, everybody. See you guys later. Sorry for the adulting. All right. What does stamps.com do and why? Oh, yeah. This is one of those try it, and if you don't like it, then you can cancel it unless you forget, which I probably did. So that's not cool that was there sitting there just kind of hanging out on the things. Yeah. There we go. All right. Here we go. Still doing some work here. Just trying to figure out where the heck I was. There we go. Okay, so that one's stupid and makes me annoyed. Still paying for that. I'm not sure why. Looking for Disney, wherever Disney went. That's Photomatics. Everything is like this. Oh, that's right. It's a Lightroom add-on that I bought for Lightroom, so they give me HDR stuff, but I don't shoot correctly in HDR, so it didn't help me any. Disney. There we go. Pull on that time. There we go. We still haven't found the water. We still have not found the water. The water has not been found. Which means that we've covered everything. All of these are tan because they're automatic as well. Convenient that I just now would get like a message about Prime, which is kind of weird. Okay. I think we all. You were moving to bills too. We'll move you to bills as well. Good. There we go. Now what we gotta do. All right. We have about 9 minutes left in the show. I'm still kind of working through these bills here. Ugh. That's not automatic. That's me-amatic. That's important. I am color coding all of the things in here to show which ones I manually pay and which ones I don't manually pay, because the ones that don't get manually paid, I have to make sure that I have the money in the account for at all times. Because if we don't, all of those things are going to come out automatically and we're going to have a real problem. This, though, running a second show actually is pretty cool, because running that second show gives you something going on the screen the whole time. And I can pick some shows from like the past that are kind of cool. It's not playing the audio out of this, it's just playing the video. And so I'll run the second show up there and you can see this show and what we were doing at that time, and all kinds of cool stuff can go on. And we can just run a previous show, and I can then do things like this, because the next thing I'm going to have to do is start working over there and photographing things. And this is just right now, everything needs to be organized. There's been a few years of lack of organization. Like, we've been kind of falling apart on the organization side, which is fine. It's not a big deal, but it does mean that like some of this has been kind of roughly not working like it's supposed to, and the system's not working well. And I want to make it a few things work. For one, I've got to fix this Google stuff, but I think what's going to happen with the Google thing is I'm going to have to go in and remove all of my things in various locations and disconnect drives and stuff like that, which I need to do anyway. But in order to do that, I need to get my current Google Drive straightened out, which has been on hold because I'm trying to figure out how to make it merge with my OneDrive and stuff. Well, I don't need to make it merge with my OneDrive. I just need to make it merge with my Google Drive. But I've got like 3 different copies of my Google Drive on the Google Drive, and I just need to merge those together so we don't have so many problems. But again, that's another super boring thing. Why would you want to do that here? Why would you want to watch me, merge 2 drives together? It just sounds boring as all get out. Stupid, boring things. Who wants to watch that, right? So, like my OneDrive's being, a little unstable here, and it's not sure what it's doing. So, until the OneDrive is squared away, then I've got to get kind of everything going on this side too. And there's an entire gig of these backup pictures which don't make any sense. So weird. Okay. So yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to do all kinds of stuff. This is my new Google Drive, which doesn't even make sense, because why do I have a new Google Drive? Why does it have these folders? All of these folders are empty. I don't even know what it's doing. A whole bunch of empty folders isn't going to do anything but, confuse me. Because, we've got the old OneDrive here. This is the old OneDrive. This is the OneDrive. Okay. Why? Why am I keeping it? What am I holding on to here? Here's a OneDrive backup. Right? It doesn't even make sense. What do I have on this? You know what I mean? It's like, I didn't need to keep all of this, but I am apparently keeping all of this. Who knew? Right? Kind of cool, but I'm looking in here going, I don't know why I have all of these. I don't know. There's no reason to have all of these. Shrug. What do I know? All right, guys. I'm going to go on ahead and stare at the incoming rocket. I'm going to go on ahead and roll us out. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and get back to work at what I was doing. I hope you enjoyed the replay over here. That's kind of cool. But we're going to go on ahead and call it a stop for the day, and we're going to do that. So I will see you guys on Sunday night, because remember, we don't broadcast over the weekends. Tonight I'm going to go hang out with my buddies and watch more Star Trek. So I'll see you guys later. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and remember to keep your eyes on the stars. Goodbye.